Marco has to say.
So it's all like a fly in the air.
What is that, LMAO? Bro, just ask them
employees
when you get there.
if they have any in the back.
What'd you send him?
Tab and Jolt. That's asking. Because I'm like, bro, just get some Sprite and some Coke. Like, now I'm fucking with them.
Now Tab and Joel.
All right,
Okay.
let me do the claps. You recording, Blake? Oh.
Wait, give me a second. If not, do not disturb.
Smart.
Put on airplane mode. Let's do it. Alright, claps again.
All right, cool. We started. Merry Xmas, everyone. Welcome back to the Dishbit Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Fandango, joined by Santa and his helpers.
I'm not a helper. Not at all.
I hope you guys are in the Christmas spirit. I truly am.
You are?
I'm feeling kind of Christmassy right now. We got I got lights all over the laptop. We got lights over here. Lights.
Santa's here to get lit. That's all I got to say.
We have Santa in the house. He's been spending some time in warmer climates, so
Yep.
got a bit of a tan. But hey, who even?
I respect the Santa with a tan.
Yeah.
I do too, man. I feel like he's gotten to relax.
You know
over,
what?
the year.
Black Santa does not get the respect he deserves.
I'm just saying, Santa is a fictional character, and he
He's
was
right.
created.
I saw some face masks for sale the other day that had Santa's lower half of his face on it. And the nose was absolutely white. They did not have a black option. And I felt that was a major injustice, sir.
So, do you think that because Jesus, who actually what Christmas is supposed to be about, right? It's supposed to be the birth of Jesus Christ, right?
Right.
So if you believe that Jesus probably was black, actually, if you look historically, where he was born and raised,
It was Middle Eastern.
Middle
but yeah.
Eastern, but
Close enough, right?
a lot of them at that point,
We'll
they were
say-
migrants from Africa. Like even the Jewish people were migrants from Africa.
It's funny because
So-
I was talking about this earlier. We're all technically from Africa.
Everybody is.
We're all from
Everybody
Africa.
is. But what I'm getting
Unless
at,
you're from space, like me.
or me, I'm considered one of those. Like I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm one of those races that what do we call them? Like Jew.
You're not a fucking.
I'm just joking. I'm
Happy
not a
seventh
Jew.
night of Happy seventh night of Kwanzaa. I mean Hanukkah. Is it
That's-
seventh or eighth night?
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
No, I said Hanukkah. I said Kwanzaa on accident.
Anyway.
I meant Hanukkah.
So if Jesus was black, then Santa should be fucking
Why?
black,
He's from the North Pole.
or Santa should be Middle Eastern.
From the North Pole?
If he's here for Jesus, giving gifts and stuff.
I'm all for.
No one lives on the North Pole, so
He's a fucking fictional character. It's like saying Harry Potter. Why is there no black Harry Potter options?
There should be a black Harry Potter.
That would be fine.
He's
I'm not saying there
gangster.
shouldn't be. I'm just saying, like,
Listen,
that's what
there's-
we're reaching for.
There's
right now.
a whole generation of African American and Hispanic and other types of races out there that should have
Bro, there are black Santas at
their
the mall.
variation of
They
a
don't
Santa.
discriminate at the mall, man. There's black Santas. I've seen them.
What would be Black Harry Potter's actual name?
I don't know. They're all from the UK, so he probably still has the same
Harold
Barry Stoner.
Barry Stoner.
His last name would be Johnson.
Johnson. It
Yeah.
would be something.
In the UK?
Harold Johnson.
Harold Johnson. Harold Smith.
But if we're in the UK.
Harold White.
There you go.
There you go. That would be Black Harry Potter.
I was going to
God.
say, damn, I lost my fucking last name. You said Stoner. I said Stone. I was going to say Stone.
Stone's good.
Yeah.
But you're right, G. You're right. Black Santa does not get any play out there.
You know, it wouldn't be right, and I figure I'll kick this off before we really get into this, but Santa's gonna be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, thank you for allowing that.
Check the book, because it say naughty, but I've been nice.
So while Santa's gone, we can talk about the real religion, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Mark doesn't know shit about Star Wars.
You know
Nothing.
everything there is to know.
All right, who's Kathleen Kennedy?
First off, starting with Kathleen Kennedy. Everyone knows who she is, so I'm not even going to begin to answer that question.
What
He brought
Next
gifts.
Fuck.
Santa was in a rush. to get here. I had a long way to go from the North Pole,
Holy shit.
but Santa brought some gifts for you guys.
Oh my God,
You'd be
Santa.
right if Santa didn't bring some gifts. So let's
What?
reach into my bags of goodies and see what we got here.
This is actually gonna make me actually like Christmas.
Bro, we have. Oh, and by the way, while
And
Santa.
let's start with you, man. That's for you.
What? A Jose Altuve pop?
Nice.
Fuck yeah, it's my favorite ass. You fucking knew it was my favorite. Santa's real, guys. Santa's
I got you, man.
A fucking Jose Altuve pop.
Nice.
Jordan, you're sitting across the table.
Oh, dope. You got the dungeon tiles?
Holy
Thank you for
shit.
giving me an excuse not. For taking away my excuse not to put more work in the D&D game.
I got you, man. we were
Now you have
We
no
were at the
excuse.
Heroes, and he was like, bro, you should get him. And I'm like, I'm going to come back. And he actually bought him for it. Appreciate it, bro.
Wow.
How much did he actually... I was curious. Did he charge MSRP, or did he upcharge
he charged
it?
it off the.
Okay, that's good. I didn't want him to screw you.
Fucking cool.
I don't
Appreciate
mean to,
that,
I
man.
don't mean to be a little biased, but you're my best friend, bro. So
Oh yeah, no. No, for real.
Boy went to Macy's.
He
Wow.
he knew what you want, bro. He went where you go.
if you wanna get your, I don't know what size you are.
This look like my size right here.
But he
Yeah,
has
my-
the gift receipt
Yeah.
for you, bro.
That's the receipt if you need to return it and
Nah,
get
this
your
my
size.
size,
That's
bro.
This is my... He hasn't even looked at
What you
it.
got? What you
No, I
got?
could
It's a
tell
polo.
from the.
Oh, it's polo.
Oh, it's like a polo sweater. Nice.
It's a polo.
Hell yeah.
No, I need that. Appreciate you.
Dope. Appreciate
Dope,
it, G. Thank you.
G.
Like, I had a hard time with you, man.
Oh yeah.
I did. I really wasn't sure what to get you, so I settled for Old Faithful. I hope you enjoy that. Honestly, that cost me a little pretty penny. Like, no lie. I got you some sleeves.
Hey.
Hey.
And I got you some of the Commander Legends, because they're a little more expensive than the normal ones. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, I appreciate it, dog.
What?
and then I got, this is for
What'd you
for
get?
DJ.
Let me see.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice. This actually, you're smart for that. Wow, Inosuke fucking figurine. Looks good. I hope it looks as good as it does on the outside. They always trick you
You
with
can't
the...
open it or it loses its value, but but if he
It's
does
not gonna-
wanna-
That's
if he
not
does-
gonna stop him.
If he does want to open it, he's welcome to.
I mean, it's a figure. You usually want to set them up.
Well, that's his choice.
That's his-
When he comes back, he'll get to take a look.
I doubt this is going to be worth a ton of money.
G, you are
Wow.
an excellent
This is a
gift
good
giver,
gift.
bro.
Am I?
You are excellent. Like
Down to a T, bro.
like I
I'm
have
really-
trouble, especially like thinking about people and like what do they really like, what do they want. Like you fucking listen.
To be fair, I did tell him
I
your favorite team was the
texted him and
Astros.
was
Well, yeah,
"What's
but
your
he
favorite
picked-
team?" But
Oh, you told him about Altuve?
once- yeah,
No,
no,
I didn't tell him that.
Yeah, no. I remembered we had a
you like the
conversation
Astros, you
about
like Altuve.
sports.
Yes.
And we discussed Altuve.
Yes.
But I had forgotten that I didn't. So I had options.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can get him any sport, but I want to know what your favorite sport was.
Yes.
So once I found out that it was
Baseball,
baseball, and we
Astros.
You gotta
Then I
talk
got-
into the mic, G.
Oh,
It's okay. It's
It's
all right.
fine. You're speaking loud
Yeah,
now. It's okay.
he. Thank you, bro.
I will be.
course,
I didn't know
man.
you were be giving gifts.
that's okay.
Fucking
Today.
Santa.
I have. I do have your gift already like in my Amazon cart, but I haven't bought it yet.
That's okay.
Along with Mark's
Look,
and Michael.
the spirit of Christmas is not about expecting something back. It's about the giving part. So if y'all want to get me some gifts, that's fine. Like I'm not expecting it. You know what I mean?
Good. I don't have to fucking spend any money. Think shit. You said it.
All right.
Let's take a shot to Santa.
Oh,
Now that I got the Santa part out the way, this shit is hot.
Yeah,
take it off, bro.
I
You
can see you
did.
sweating.
Yes, yes.
Woo!
You know it's hard out here for a Santa.
It is.
Man. All right, let me come back and I'm gonna take
I know. Yeah. Let Santa get settled. That was great, bro. That was
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
cool.
psyched. I want to see how many there are and like what it all is. Dope.
Dope.
All right.
3-time batting champion, guys. 3-time batting champion. So you know, Jose Altuve.
Let's take a shot to Santa.
To Santa.
All right, guys.
To Santa.
To Santa. Yes. Mm.
hurts so good.
You know, G, this is the special Christmas selection. It's the Devil's Cut.
There's nothing Christmassy about that.
Yeah, it's got that spice, like Christmas spice.
I taste no spice.
So, before me and Michael start rambling on about Star Wars, because we wanted to do this all week, I thought of having a little fun competition between the two of us. Between the four of us, we each get our own gingerbread house kit.
Uh-huh.
And let me try to move this in. There should be enough space if you clear all that away so let's clear as much as we can.
Yeah, I got it. Put all my stuff down.
We got these gingerbread houses, and we're gonna have just like a little build off while we're just shooting the shit, talking about just catching up because we haven't done an episode in like 2 weeks.
Yeah?
All right, guys.
Where'd you get these gingerbread houses?
So I've got them at Walmart. They're like $10, and it comes with a bunch of candy and icing and houses. The house is gonna be the same, but the design is what really is gonna separate. Just remember, if you do stand up from the table, kind of like angle your mic to where you can.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna.
I think I'll let G maintain most of the
So
surface area.
Oh,
Yeah.
I appreciate
it looks
that.
like one of
No.
the main ingredients is going to be icing here.
Yeah, icing you need as it's the glue basically.
What else?
It's pretty hefty.
What else is the main ingredient, Mark?
We need some paper towels.
Can't do it without paper towels.
All right. Let us see. So,
I'm going to count these green things because I want one.
You can't eat them before you place them, bro. You gotta fucking place them on there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go. There she goes.
We could each have 2 and have 5 green trees. We could each have one.
You know the candy on here probably is not gonna be that good.
It will be delicious.
let's kind of put this down as like a mat to keep the table clean. And then we can use a couple to keep our hands clean.
I'm feeling
Wait, hold on. Let me put this.
a little
I think
weird,
this
bro.
is right way
Why?
up, right? Or am I tripping?
Cause
look,
G brought in the Christmas spirit. I wasn't
Walkway.
expecting the Christmas spirit. Cause usually it's shitty.
There's also some
And then now you're doing the gingerbread stuff. You know how I am.
I know, like you're damaged.
I'm damaged. I'm anti. I'm anti-nice.
Anti-tree.
Anti-
All right, so let's just we got all our candy. Let's put all that aside.
Hey, you
Careful
want to know
with
what
the
is cool
gingerbread.
that is actually happening? That you should actually go out and look into the sky. Anybody aware of the conjunction?
What's
So
that?
what's that?
So there's talk that there's going to be a Christmas star this year, and it's true. It's written in the history books. Jupiter and Saturn. Like if you go outside right now, it looks really cool. Like if for the naked eye, they're less than an inch away from each other. But on December 23rd, they will actually be perfectly in line right next to each other to create a huge star. It's going to look like the brightest star in the sky, and it's going to be just at eye level. They call it the Christmas star because you want to know when the last time this happened?
Christmas.
No, 800 years ago. Yeah, it always happens in December. It always happens in the end of December, but it's 800 years ago the last time that this phenomenon happened.
Wow.
So
That's
they-
actually a good idea. We can alternate. One person will work on it, so we're not like talking about it over each other.
yeah.
Someone can be talking like what you're doing, and then we're working on it,
Broke
right?
the house.
So, did you break it? You can glue it back together, though. That's gonna cost you points.
Yes, this is the first one.
do you have scissors?
Yeah, they're on the counter behind you,
Hand me
Mark.
the scissors, Mark.
Blake, scissors.
All right. Well, since
While you're shooting the shit, need this for 60
Okay.
seconds.
All right. So
Away
yeah,
f-
so
yeah.
so
Away from the microphone, obviously.
we're
No, the lights fell. See, 5 minutes. That's what you get. Michael, can you just kind of like hook it onto the corner of
Yeah.
the? You know what I mean?
Since we're
It's harder than it
discussing,
looks.
guys, I had a story I wanted to tell y'all. I wanted to kind of explain what happened in my day today. If y'all don't
Oh my God, he told me the story earlier.
hear my tale of woe.
oh, I love Tales of Woe.
All right, so I have been recently looking for another vocation.
Okay. Understood.
it's not necessarily that I'm, that I don't like my job. I don't like to stagnate. I don't like to be in the same place and not have any growth.
So there's no opportunity at your job, is what you're saying, to move up.
At this point, I am at the top of the ladder at which I can go.
What are you doing, retail?
Yeah, I'm the assistant manager, and the only other role above me would be
General
the
manager.
retreat director.
Oh.
And we only have one. We already have one. Like, I'm not gonna be that.
I feel you. That's like a military thing. It's like you can be, if you're stationed somewhere, you can be a staff sergeant, but the only other rank above you is a gunnery sergeant, but there's only one. And there's only going to be one. So.
Yeah. So, I'm feeling pretty... dejected might be a little bit too strong of a word.
Unsettled.
I need something else. So, I've been recently looking for other jobs. I've got some interviews. I actually went to an interview yesterday.
Okay.
I'm at this interview, and this guy calls me, and he's like, hey, I have a business opportunity for you. I think we should meet up. Do you have some time? Well, I'm at an interview right now. I don't really have time today, but tomorrow morning we can meet up. I'm off tomorrow. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I need the scissors.
Jordan just took them.
This is not a race, correct?
No, no.
Okay.
No.
Shoo!
It just can't look like a shanty house.
Right along this edge.
We go like this.
All right, no. So what we're gonna do is
You're doing it like this.
This is-
Is this the right way? 'Cause
Oh,
then-
okay, that makes more sense.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just do this.
That
Do it
makes a
along
lot
the
of
edge
sense.
and
Thank
I'll
you.
place it in the place with you.
I got your back, bro.
I got you.
Now that makes a lot more sense. I should have cut a bigger hole. Can I get the scissors back, please?
Can't help you.
yeah. Just one sec. Let me use
It's
them.
not helping me. Those are my scissors.
There's only 2 teams, Jordan. You picked the
Yeah, I
wrong
know.
one. Careful.
Where?
Oh, yes.
Right
I
here.
don't want it to look like
Spread it
somebody
on there.
Busted a nut. I mean, yeah, I said it.
No nut busting on Mark today.
Just today, though.
Just today. Mark the day.
Don't listen to these degenerates.
Vagabonds.
Vagabond.
All right. So, anyway, push comes to shove. This guy calls me up and he's like, "Hey, I've got a job opportunity for you." So I'm like, "Okay, well, that sounds interesting. I might be willing to,
But this is during your interview.
right before I went into my interview.
Oh,
So I'm like, all right, right now I'm about to go into an interview, but I definitely want to hear what you have to say. So
Yeah.
he's like, all right, meet up with me. I'm going to be at the Galleria today. Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So what time can you meet me? I said, all right, well, 12 o'clock sounds like a nice round time.
Nice.
So I go to this place 12 o'clock today to meet up with this guy. Now, he's like, hey, I'm at the third floor Starbucks. Meet me up here. Okay. I park my car. I'm on my way in. As I'm on my way in, he's like, hey, the seating for the Starbucks is closed. So I'm downstairs by House of Hoops. Okay, I'll meet you there. Now, I haven't been to the Galleria in a few years.
I wouldn't been able to tell you where the fuck anything was in the
So I
Galleria.
said, look, man, I walked around. I was like, sir, I don't know where House of Hoops is, but I'm right here next to the elevators at this Starbucks. Could you meet me here? Yeah, I got you. I'm on my way. I stay there for 10 minutes. Then I get a call. Hey, man, where are you? I'm at the House of Hoops.
Motherfucker.
Sir.
Like, did you not listen to what I was saying?
Okay, sir, I don't know where that is, but obviously that's where you want me to meet you. So, okay, what else is around you? He's like, oh, I'm near Foot Locker. Okay, sir, I'll meet you at Foot Locker. I'll be there. I go to Foot Locker. He's like, he calls me. No. I go to Foot Locker and then I call him. I'm like, hey, I'm at Foot Locker. Where are you? He's like, oh, I went back upstairs because you said you were upstairs. Sir, I just told you that I would meet you there. So I'm not gonna move again. You know where I am, so I'm gonna stay here.
Has this guy even told you what the job is?
No, I'm getting there,
Holy fuck, bro.
bro.
Mark's doing solder and mortar.
Mark, I feel terrible.
No, it's okay. That's part
He
of the
broke it.
Yeah, he did it. Bro.
Fuck y'all. Let's fuck up.
Honestly, it's gonna look nice.
He broke it.
It's gonna look nice, bro. It's gonna have
Well, you felt
a
bad.
frosted edge. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be
All
nice.
good. All right. So I finally meet up with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
To make a long story short, I finally meet up with this guy, and
Michael, hold it.
Where did you meet him?
all right. So I went down to Foot Locker. I told him, look, I'm not gonna move again. So you're just gonna come to me. He comes to me.
Hey, can you hold this in place?
Yeah, of course.
Just right there. Of course. You can't see it, but it
I
gotta
won't
stay
be able
right
to-
there.
I'm
Just
gonna
right
have to-
there for 1 sec, bro.
Yeah.
I have to focus on that.
Oh, you got it locked in, Jordan.
Let me get it closer so I can just.
Nice.
Oh, hold it.
Ooh.
Oh, hold it, bro. Hold it. It's already broken, bro. So if it falls again.
You're gonna need this.
have to
Okay,
redo
that's. I see what you're doing on there.
This.
Do you want it on the inside,
What's up,
like,
bro?
like this?
It's fine. Oh, okay.
All right.
Shit. Okay.
We're gonna
So-
save a little bit of this for.
Told you to hold
I got
it.
it.
man,
I got it
'cause
right there.
Yeah, but this is all caved in
it
now.
was
Oh.
leaning, man.
I have them on
I got
the
you.
inside, not the
Hold on.
outside. Oh, I see what you're
The
saying.
outside is what matters.
Because I haven't really been helping, so let me help.
There we go.
Now we do the roof.
That looks good right there. All right, so.
I know I'm in the way of the camera. I'm gonna move very shortly, but I need to help.
Oh yeah, they got a situation going on over there.
Hold on. Don't place it. We gotta glue it. That's why I put the glue on.
So I'm gonna be going
Alright.
with that.
You gotta put that glue on.
The icing tastes good as hell.
Yeah, it does. All right,
I'm gonna eat one of these gingerbread men.
sir.
It's gonna be points off your house.
Yeah.
If we have 2 gingerbread men and you only have 1, then we
So,
win.
look.
We don't make the turns, bro.
That's how it goes, bro.
Blake and DJ's retarded
You gotta go
judgment
along
does.
this line, all the way around this.
I feel like because that's loose, alright,
The juice is loose.
it's already loose, bro. So like, I feel like if we can just place it on there, but
Gotta be glued, man. Everything gotta have a reason to stay.
right. But I was gonna glue the other edge.
No, I think
Yeah, glue on.
yeah.
It's gonna be a great podcast to listen to.
All right.
We'll put the shit together on the glue.
On the glue. Oh, Jordan killed it.
You wanna place this side first?
We gonna have to
Little.
keep it. Yeah.
Shit. Save it,
Yep.
Michael.
Got
You
it.
did that. Yep. Press it up top on the left side.
Oh.
Up top on the left.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The
Yep,
inside, no one's gonna
yep. All right, now you're being a little too forceful. Now I can feel the. Come on now.
see.
Mark's daddy's voice is coming out. Be a little too forceful now. Do it right. Okay, yeah. Looks great. Now, we need that to put on these. This stuff. Or do we just throw the candy at it now?
Slide this up.
Bro, bro. Poke hands. It's them lefties y'all gotta
We need
watch
to
out for.
slide
They
it
be
up.
too
We need to
strong.
slide it up.
All we gotta do is put some ice in and it'll have a closed rooftop. Cause one of these walls is broken in half, man. We
These
don't want points
walls.
For that.
Shut up, Mark.
One of these walls. Mark's over here like fucking foreman and shit. We gotta get a
I'm just
mortar.
surprised this thing is standing because one of the walls, man, this thing,
Yeah, I know you fucked it up.
it could have happened anyway. All right. So you do your side, fill in the little
Right. Give
with
me-
ice, and
I got
then
you,
I'm
I got you. Let me-
I'm with you.
So what you want to do? The technique, bro?
So what else? Are we doing it around this edge too?
Yeah.
That way it gets a little.
Oh, it's getting serious. Oh no. Oh no.
Look,
Sorry.
they having
What we need-
malfunctions over there.
No, it's because we're not using. Why'd you do this?
Was it on purpose?
You bent it.
It wasn't purpose.
This isn't even yours.
I didn't do it on purpose.
There.
Forgive me, son.
That should hold it in place
Gotcha.
while it dries. You have one too?
We're not using it. We're real builders.
The Freemasons over here. So I thought I'd liven some things up with some peppermint moonshine, care of Lisa. Shout out to Lisa and her daughter Laura. Oh, I'm supposed to text her and tell her I'm here because she's gonna bring us some more moonshine.
Here?
Yeah.
Lit.
Think about some of these on the top. Gumdrop roof. You know what I mean?
That's cool. Hey,
What do you think we should do with the candy, Michael? You did it again, G.
So I
So,
say
yeah.
sprinkles on top, or what do you think? Candy on top.
So anyway,
So there's a little bit of moonshine. Blake.
They're just candy. They're not chocolate. Damn it.
so I sit down with this guy.
What do you look like? Did you already say what he looked like?
No. All right. So I met this guy. I finally meet up with him. He's this really old black guy, really scuffy. Like, all right, you know what I can liken him to? He looked like old black man.
Really?
He looked like old black man, but
No.
like short.
But short.
Yeah, like a shorter old black man.
Just
He had
short
the-
and black.
He had the beard and everything?
He had the beard and everything, gray beard, everything.
Fuck.
So I'm like, all right, let me hear this guy. He's looking scuffed, bro. He's wearing a security guard uniform. He's got like this cloth. It's collapsed. Son of a bitch. We can fix this, bro. Hold on. Get it.
Look
get
who's
it-
the architect
get it
now.
from underneath,
What do you want up here?
and then
We can put some gumdrops up there.
drop these
Yeah.
in.
I was thinking we take a bite out of one of these and put them in the lawn.
Good idea.
I'll do that now.
Drop one of those little guys.
Oh, that's not good gingerbread. Not too close together. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good.
Hear the struggles over there, Michael?
I'm gonna put gumdrops on the roof. So anyway, I'm like, sir, what is the opportunity? I start trying to like really.
stealing our idea, bro.
I already said gumdrop roof. That was the first thing I said was gumdrop
But
roof.
we did it first.
Sir. Sir.
I think that's points off.
Only after you said it wasn't a race.
Points off for cheating.
In the center? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is
Nice, like light bulbs, right?
Kinda, yeah. Here, you should do the other side while
I have some on here. I only need a little bit.
Here, I'll give you some little dew drops.
wow, I keep getting distracted, guys. Sorry.
It's not like you're building a gingerbread house or anything.
Trying to multitask and tell this story, but I can't let my teammate do it alone.
So you meet old black dude.
All right, I meet old black man,
Uncle Ruckus
and I'm like, sir, what is the opportunity? Fine.
Damn it.
he's like, have you ever heard of Pico? I'm like, what is
Wait.
Pico? Like, he's like, the Pico, the Pico headset. I'm like, you mean virtual reality? He pulls out this virtual reality headset out of like a plastic grocery
No,
bag.
He did not. Out of a plastic grocery bag.
Now he's already, bro, his hands are ashy. His shirt, like his uniform is scuffy, bro. Like I'm already looking at this man like, sir, who are you? Like, what are you asking of me? How did you get my number? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I didn't ask him that, but I'm like, sir, I'm trying to keep an open mind here. Like,
Wonder how he did get your.
what is the opportunity? Like, what are you asking of us? Or of me, obviously.
Like, what are you asking of me?
So he can't tell me. Like, man cannot tell me one thing. Like, I'm like, sir, am I selling something? Am I selling this headset? What is this?
Can't tell you.
Tell him
what
about the video
job-
he showed you.
Bro, I was just about to. He starts like, he's like, you know what? This video can explain it better than I
Oh,
can.
that's awesome. Video.
Did you just crush it? Or just fell apart?
Blake tapped me on my shoulder before it fell apart.
So it's Blake's fault.
I mean, in my gingerbread.
So literally all we have to do is just finish ours
Yeah.
and we win.
That's it.
Alright, it's easy enough.
Oh, God damn.
Since we won
Careful,
the
Mike.
last one, we can give it to
All
him.
right,
Yeah, but that wasn't video documented, so.
that's okay. I concede the race, unlike our president. I concede.
Unlike, I like that. Unlike him.
Unlike our president, I concede. Good job, guys. We did what we could.
Should have used the roof stabilizer.
Yeah. We'll blame Mark for
I
that.
needed a wall stabilizer.
You know,
That's what these are for.
it all started to go downhill once the roof was broken, but it's okay.
Y'all,
blaming Mark.
y'all did
I'm
work.
not blaming Mark.
Y'all did work at an extreme
We-
disadvantage.
We tried.
Because of what?
We tried.
Because of the roof breaking.
Well, he did it. He
Yeah.
broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried.
Y'all were behind the 8 ball on that
So
one.
anyway, I'm like, sir, you have to. I tell this man, I'm like, sir, you have to look at this from my perspective because like, he was so like he showed up in a scuffy.
Wait, so what did the video show you?
Bro, it's this Asian dude, bro.
I want to know about this video.
Bro, he's-
Nothing.
Bro, he shows me this video of this Asian guy just styling in the camera, like
No.
yeah, like he wearing this like GPS,
Like
it
he's trying to
says
show you this could be you.
it says GPS on his outfit, like on his hat, on his shirt, and he's just like styling, like yeah, like what's up, y'all? Like shout out to my boy, yeah. Like I'm like, sir, like what is this?
Who's that?
What-
Let me see. Let me show you this instructional video.
Oh.
Shit was crazy.
Let me
Like
show you this
it got to a point. It
instructional-
got to a point where I was like, "Sir, like you had since yesterday to prepare for all of this, and right now you can't even tell me what it is that you need me to do." Like,
He still hasn't gotten the point of like what your job actually is.
bro, I still
Basically,
don't even
pursuit
know.
of happiness.
I think he wanted me to sell these headsets. He was like, it's $100 to get in, and it's $500 because
How
you
the
have
fuck
to
are these things
purchase the
supposed to
merchandise.
stand? Keep going.
$500 because you have to purchase. So basically, $600 to get in, and it's $500 for one headset.
Turtle Beaches don't even cost that fucking much.
I was like, sir,
Turtle Beaches are
whatever the opportunity
Still.
is, thank you so much for your consideration, but I don't want to buy into that. You have a good day.
Ponzi scheme.
Walked out, bro. It was so weird. Like it was literally the weirdest interview. It was supposed to be some sort of interview. Like
Any job that wants you to pay a fuck ton of money just to have the job is a fucking
All right,
scam.
I'm done.
right.
We win.
Yeah, we win just out of
No, we need a judge.
Who wins, Blake?
Like he's eating their house. Like, what do you mean who wins?
Who wins?
I think the crowd should get a vote, and they should know
Alright,
that
Blake,
our
you don't get a
house
vote.
was built in a bad neighborhood.
This one's pretty stale.
Here, bro.
Is it stale?
A little bit.
Our house was built in an underfunded, underprivileged neighborhood, and the foundation was not secure.
You know what your house needs? Habitat for Humanity.
This right here is an analogy for the state of our country right now.
What does that mean?
The black folks got the broke down,
Y'all really doing that bad?
run down.
There's not even walls.
Hey, here's right.
Hold on. First of all,
to take your point
my
further,
fucking lawn had a guy with his head fucking missing.
and to take your
So-
point a little bit further,
That's how y'all
you
like
did that to
celebrate
yourself.
Halloween.
You know what?
Y'all did that to yourself.
No, sir. This is a product of redlining.
No,
and
it's
the
a
Jim
product-
Crow laws.
It's a product of mishandling and falsely appropriating your fucking.
This is the only house the bank would approve us for.
You're trying to
Bro,
find, you're trying
but
to
you
find
broke it yourself trying to
Hold
fix
on.
it.
You're trying to find someone else to blame.
It's like if you're saying like, okay, the bank's gonna pay me all this money, I'm gonna pocket the money and fix it myself, and then you break your own goddamn roof, and then that's what you fucking get, and you try to keep all the money from Uncle Sam. That's the way I see it over there.
They gave us faulty equipment from the get-go.
We had the same equipment as you, bro.
But theirs was faulty.
We need to have we need to switch up the teams next time.
I'm 2020 team for sure.
It'll be
2021.
it'll be
Mike, you're gonna be on my
2021.
team next time.
All right, G. We're on this side of the table. Mark and Jordan, G and Mike.
Team left side of the table.
Team left side.
Eminem.
I'm left-handed.
Oh yeah, Eminem.
Oh, team left hand?
He's sinister.
Nah, we've already.
Jordan's-
our team.
Jordan's sinister.
What if I just did that with the
I
fucking...
saw-
So,
You ate the thing and then
the
threw it.
whole thing was if we won, we were going to get to smash your house.
We don't even get to do that now.
Guess we got to
Clearly,
do
we're
this one.
supposed to smash y'all's house.
God
No,
smashed your
You're not
house.
smashing my house. You don't get to touch my house.
You know what we get to do? We get to take this nice peppermint moonshine. It's
I am
very
gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot a
refreshing.
grenade over it.
No, it's a thermal
Detonator.
detonator. Thank you, Jordan.
I don't think I should drink this.
It might make you blind. Watch
I
out.
had brown alcohol, and now I'm drinking moonshine.
Much stronger than the brown alcohol.
Oh man,
Sir.
Lisa, you outdone yourself.
Oh, Lisa's an alcoholic though, so
She is.
You know
I
how,
love you, Lisa.
You know
She
how
watches
people
this?
say,
Yeah,
nuh-uh.
yeah.
"Oh, you should."
You know
try
why?
This.
Her daughter watches this because of Mark.
Oh yeah, that chick. Man,
She got some problems.
we're not gonna talk about that.
We love you too, Laura.
That was
I don't know.
peppermint.
So. That was definitely Jesus.
Minty fresh. Look, Blake, how do you feel? How about you got a little sip?
Feel like I just had a shot of Listerine.
That shit did hit me differently.
When the weather outside is frightful,
Those are just
but the
bananas.
fire
Juice or
is
so.
so
They don't
delightful.
stick to anything.
When you have no place to go, let
Fuck
it
some
snow,
trolls,
let
fuck
it
some trolls,
snow,
fuck
let
some
it
trolls.
snow.
Birth control, birth control, birth control.
You don't know anything about birth control, father of two.
Damn.
It's all about the kids I don't have, bro.
I could have had like 7 more of them.
Mark, that's real talk right
I
there.
thought I gotta go
Bro,
pregnant
my numbers
once.
were insane.
That's
By the
good,
time I
real
got out of high
talk.
school, I was 25 a year. 25 new chicks a year.
Are you trying to flex?
Yeah.
No, that
Weird
was
flex.
regular. Those are
Weird
regular
flex,
numbers.
bro.
Yeah.
That is you flexing though.
It's amazing you don't have any type of VD or anything.
Oh, I was
25
I was
chicks a
Trojan
year?
Magnum sponsor.
Oh, you're
bro.
protecting.
I was, bro. You know how Walgreens doesn't care if you steal?
Yeah.
All of their stealing policy is let them go. I used to rob them blind for the Plan Bs and Trojans.
Man, you got the plan.
And in my head, I was like, I'm really doing them a service. Like, they don't want more little means running around. They want me to be safe.
No. True. But how do
They
you?
don't give a shit about you.
How do you? All right. How do you explain to said girl?
And who's they?
No,
Sorry.
I'm asking.
Establishment.
That's they. But how do you explain to said girl when it was like the next morning? It was like, oh, don't worry, you don't need to go spend money on a Plan B. I already got him like in my.
Got him
fucking-
on deck.
I got him on deck.
Just a drawer full of.
Bro, you never let them know that you're secure. This
Do
is
you
the
act like
thing.
you go to the store? You go to the Walgreens and they come out with them in your
This
pocket?
was
Like I
the
just bought
trick,
them.
bro. You
Seems like
never
a waste
knew
of
if you were
energy.
gonna get lucky, but you had a feeling like this is gonna be the day. So you would have protection, of course. You use that. If it was good, of course you use another one. But that third time, look,
I'm out.
don't you want to know what it feels like?
It's funny. He's like, at that third time, I'm out. Even though these packs come in threes.
You don't want to know what that feel like. And sometimes, I know the ladies want to know what it feel like. The men be wanting to know too, because it ain't the same.
Listen.
when it on and off.
Females know it's not the same.
They do.
They just don't want the baby, bro. So they will
Duh.
make you wear that shit. Like,
And they'll be willing to deal with it because it still feels better for them than it does for us because a woman has like 10,000 more fucking
Yeah.
nerve endings in the fucking vagina than we fucking do.
yeah, they will make you deal with
They
that
will
shit.
make
bro.
you deal
Bro,
with it.
I've gotten to the point where I'll be like, man, I hate this shit. And they be like, I
did that too. Oh, I've even said like, hey,
clean off, like.
I'm Catholic. It's against my fucking religion.
And
Fuck
she
yeah.
bought it.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
you got to do. I used to do that. I hate
And
that
she
shit.
bought
I
it.
hate these hoes.
Especially
like-
when you're in a relationship and it's like, oh, you still need to wear a condom. I'm like, why the fuck?
It's like, look, we've been having sex, and I think we're good
I think.
Why the
without.
Why the fuck? It was a literal answer from me. Like, why the fuck do I gotta do this bullshit?
Because you can still get a chick pregnant even if you're in a relationship with her, bro.
Yeah, I know.
See, that's why
The
you
sad
have
part
to
is you get
become a master of the pull-out method.
See, I used to say that.
My pull-out game is 100.
My
Mine
ex
too.
used to say the
Obviously,
same
because you
thing.
don't have a kid.
100%. That's
what every
Obviously,
guy
your
thinks.
pullout game is 100 right now.
Yeah, it is.
Your pullout game is 100 now.
Yours is
Right
not.
now, my pullout game is 95 or 90.
Bro, I'm at
You have a
90.
kid, so it's way less.
No, it's not way less.
That's
Think
true.
about the
I
amount
was
of times.
intentionally not pulling out.
Listen, I have almost had 2 kids.
Ooh, the scare. You had the.
I have almost had 2 kids. And those 2 times were because I fucking did not pull out. Like, I know I didn't pull out.
Yeah.
Laziness.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't laziness. I was mid-stroke, about to finish, and I was like,
Caught
I'm
up in
not
the
pulling
moment.
out.
Yeah,
no,
that-
in my head, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pull out this time.
Caught up in the moment, thought it was going to be a good
so
idea.
I used to
didn't
have
you?
a rating system,
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
and it was these 3, acronyms: NIM.
You sound like Dennis from It's
Now,
Always
of course,
Sunny
I'm gonna
Man.
fill you in after the fact, but there are some girls, and it's like, all right, I did it, and we don't. Even if we never do that again, like, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
There are some girls you're like, look, that gotta happen again, and preferably
This
without
way.
this,
Yeah.
like last time. And then there are some girls where you're just like, NIM. I didn't mean to pull out. I didn't care about pulling out. I thought about it, and baby, and doing this again was the decision.
But is that girl, like, to be honest, was there a percentage where it's like, it's 70%, I might not ever see you again?
Nope, not in the NIMs I have.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you know who I almost had the first baby with? right?
Yeah.
The second baby I almost had with Sonya. You remember Sonya?
Yeah, I remember Sonya. I'm glad you guys that. Yeah. Had the side
bro.
swipe.
Bro.
Harry.
Hey.
He's just like, but nigga, I was mid-stroke and her shit was good, and I was like, I'm not pulling out. Like, like, bro, it was good.
Great
Like,
conversation. Hey,
For a Christmas episode, this is the
yeah,
best conversation.
I've had the
we
scare
can-
too. All right, you want to? This is gonna make me sound like a huge asshole, but I don't care.
We all know.
We all know. We're all accepted of me, right? So, I'm not even dating this girl. She's my friend. She invited me to live with her, and then she keeps like putting it on me, even though she has a boyfriend. Every fucking weekend we're hanging out, putting it on me, putting it on me, putting it on me. Finally, I give in, right? We do it. I make that fucking game time. I call it game time decision,
You were
right?
stroking and thought about it. And you was like,
I made
fuck
a
it.
game time decision. And she was a friend, and she really wanted it, didn't care or whatever, right? Then I get a call like a couple days later, or no, a week later, and she's going to the doctor's office because she missed. So I'm like, oh, okay. And this is a friend, so this is nobody I actually wanted to have a baby, let alone a relationship with.
You just banged your friend for no reason.
No,
or-
she was putting it on me, bro.
Okay.
I was like being like distant, and then I'm a man. I can only resist
know
for
what they be
so
doing.
much. And she knows my keys, right? She had the fucking whiskey, and she had the. She don't even smoke weed, and she would buy me fucking weed and shit. And
Yeah,
so
she wanted, bro.
She
She
wanted it.
She wanted the
She
dick.
wanted it.
Like-
And so I gave in.
They know what they be doing.
So then I get the call, and I'm like, okay, I want to be supportive. I went with her to the doctor's appointment,
As you should.
as I should, because I'm not a complete piece of shit.
Yeah, like Mark.
Y'all let it get to the appointment phase?
No, yeah,
Bro.
yeah,
I
bro.
don't even trust these hoes. We're going to
Bro.
HEB or Walgreens
No,
together
no,
to
no.
get this Plan B, and I'm gonna watch you take it.
No, see, this is beyond the Plan B, though, Mark. This is weeks later. I can't give her a Plan B.
I watched her take it, and she still was like, "Nah, it didn't take." So I was like, "Fuck."
It don't work like that.
Hey,
Bro,
anybody
it
ever,
worked like that.
hey,
I saw her take it.
Anybody ever been to jail? You don't think that she cheeked that thing? You can just cheek it, take it. I took it,
It's
and it's
probably-
still in there,
it's
and then
possible.
you spit it out, and then yeah,
It's possible.
that's what happens all the time. Anyway, so she calls me, and then we go to the doctor's appointment. The doctor's like, yeah, confirming everything, doing the blood work. And then she calls me like a week later. We go on another date, and then she calls me a week later, and she's like in tears. And I remember I was at my parents' house, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's just like, I just had, oh my God, a miscarriage. And I shit you not, I'm doing like the Tiger Woods, like I just fucking hole in one on the 18th in the Masters, you know,
like 12 pumps.
yeah,
like,
red shirted Tiger, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sad that happened. But deep down inside, like, I knew I wasn't ready for it, like, to have the kid. I didn't want to have the kid. It was like under every circumstance where I should not have been. And I was just asking God, which when I still
So
prayed, to like deliver unto me a result, and it did. But it had to do with like, she had to sacrifice her happiness for my happiness.
Pull your camera up.
Sad.
all right, so
But I did do that. It was like a high five to my
I
own
want to talk
personal
about Star
self.
Wars.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
never heard the other side of this story, but he's seen what happened. So basically, we worked in this strip on Westheimer, popular strip on Westheimer, and all the honeys used to come in. You know, there was not a lot going on, so when we could get out the stove, we was getting out that stove. And we was hollering, you know what I'm saying? Hey, girl, hold on, where you going? So we used to always take our break, go grab some food, and come back to work and eat. And it just so happened the new chick next door, I don't know if she just applied or was trying to get down, but she was hovering around that job waiting to get those first few hours. And me on my break, I'm chiefing, bro. If I ain't chief on my break, it wasn't a break.
And it wasn't a good rest of the shift, neither.
I can't
like,
imagine you actually working an actual job.
Bro, it wasn't a break.
Especially not sober.
I'm a witness, and no, it was never sober.
It was too easy to be sober.
Bro.
So, you kind of size up your praise sometimes. You're like, yeah, what do I got to offer? And this, you see the hippie socks, the hippie tights, the
And you're like, I don't got to do
stoner
shit.
demeanor, just like a blunt hanging out her back. I'm like, yeah, pretty much she needed a charger. And I was like, yeah, use mine till I get off. So she comes to my job and is like, here's your charger. And I'm watching her leave, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get her number.
smash, like-
So as she was leaving, I remember I had to go wipe down the windows of the door or something. I was like, yeah, get my number, blah, blah, blah. So she's like slumming it. At this point, she really needs this job. And it's not where I work, so it's not like I can get her the job. I'm just like the weed man. So
I just hang out here.
yeah, so we hang out, right? We Netflix and chill. She ends up staying over, and I gotta get to work, so we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm back at work, and everything's good. I think I tell G, man, I didn't even know, but it popped off. Blah blah blah. The next day, I'm there. I don't know what I said. I don't remember saying this because I'm adamant about not giving people things, that cost money. Like if I only mean it like if I'm giving something out of the kindness of my heart, I don't want anything. But why would I give you something that costs me money regardless? That's usually not how I operate. So when she repeats back to me this next day, you said you were gonna give me something, or you said you was gonna give me this, or you said you was gonna give me that. keep in mind, I'm like, I'm drawing a blank. I'm like, what?
What?
I can't really help you with that. But they're like blowing up my phone, so I put my phone down. I go to work,
Is this that one bitch?
bro. So,
Bro.
out of nowhere, they come in and start fucking up our job.
What?
Bro, I remember this.
What?
You were gonna
She
give me
starts-
something.
She breaks some glass.
No. Don't diminish what she did, bro.
No.
She comes in. She starts talking to him. He's like, look, I'm off to the side making somebody's order. So like, all I see is like, they start getting heated. All I see is they start getting heated. And she's like, what? And bro, we had this container, right? We had this container that kept our brownies. Like we would keep our fucking fresh ass brownies in this container.
All glass.
Glass
and-
bottom,
top and
glass top.
Like one
It
of
was
those where
one
you
of
gotta
those-
like lift the top
Yeah,
up.
like one of those heavy ones.
Yeah.
like, all glass. She's like, bitch. Ugh. Bro, slides this whole smooth off the counter, bro. Like, like we're in the back. We're like, the fuck is going on, bro? Like, we're trying to figure it out. Like,
No fucks given.
she starts going off of him, like, oh yeah, nigga, like this, that, and the third. Like, we're like,
Mark, what is
bro,
with
like,
you, bro? You always draw this sound of chicks.
She's like, you said you're gonna give me something. We're like, what?
I think she was looking for a ride or something, nigga. Like, she was looking for a ride home or some stupid shit. Like, she started wrecking havoc in our store, bro. Like, I was like, bro, this shit is
Bro,
crazy.
it's
like,
the rush. Like, it's either the rush has just ended. Or
it was just about to start.
So I'm at the register as she's pushing all this stuff off the counter. So like,
Bro,
I can't catch the brownies as they're coming. It's just I watch it break, and then everybody hits the corner like, what the fuck was that?
bro,
Yeah.
I'm on the line. I look over like, 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 this shit is crazy.
Mark, you gotta come work with us, bro. Like,
That shit was funny.
we need some of those moments.
That shit was crazy.
We get plenty of crazy people.
That's true.
Some fucking. Speaking of which, some dude came in the other night, and he was like, "It's that homeless dude that's always. It's that homeless black dude.
Which one? The one that goes like this all the time?
No, he's like the bigger guy.
The other homeless black dude.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of not just black homeless dudes,
I
just
hate
white,
you, G.
just homeless dudes. Well, you said the guy that you met up with was black. I'm just trying to set the.
No, you're
No,
good.
no,
You're
no.
good, bro.
He's, no,
You're
he's
good.
like,
I was like, I'm not allowed to say people are
No,
black anymore.
No,
no.
you're good.
you're good.
Just want to know the terms.
You're
We call
fine, bro.
homeless people homelanders now.
Okay, he was
Homelanders?
He was.
Homelander.
Well, he was destitute for sure.
Definitely a transient. Okay. Continue.
He walked in and it was like 9:25,
Oh no.
and I'm like,
What do you
No.
want, sir?
I'm like, no.
It's
I
funny
walk
you
up-
still call him sir.
And he was like, what can I do for you? I didn't call him sir. I was just like, what can I do for you? And he was like, time y'all close. And I was like,
You gonna buy something?
9:30. He was like, oh, what time is it now? I was like, just about 9:30. and he was like, oh, y'all got any leftovers yet? I was
I'm
like,
sorry, I should have laughed. I'm such a piece of
Y'all got
he
some
looked well fed. Everyone, he looked well fed. He was a large gentleman. He was not like dying of starvation or anything. Like
He could have like a.
he
thyroid.
probably, for all I know, has a house.
What did you tell him?
I was like, no, sir, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, in all reality, I probably could have go grab him. I should have like went and grabbed him a bowl of soup, but
You
I was like
should've-
cleaning and like,
Should have been like, we got some rice and some
I was like, I could've given
chips. You just like start naming random stuff. We got ketchup, rice.
got some Worcestershire sauce in the bag.
Some Worcestershire.
Got some leftover limes from the bar.
Yeah. I
You got scurvy? I can
Hey,
help
got
you
some
with
Bro,
that.
you could have gave him a bag of lemons like
Like, it's
cricket.
always-
Yeah, like cricket, bro. That would have been awesome.
He enjoyed them though. He's like,
Lemons.
like just sucking on the lemons.
That's a good lemon.
I did that the other day. I just because I like smoked a cigarette before work. So like to get the smell of cigarette out of my mouth, I'll eat a lemon.
That's good.
I'll just I'm good on that.
That's a good way.
I'll just and then
You throw that in there.
It is exactly what
LSG.
Cricket was doing. He was like, that's worse than a lime.
It's because limes are natural.
Lemons aren't
To the
natural?
end, bro. That's how it go.
Lemons are an Etruscan cross between limes and oranges.
That's crazy.
So
I
how
prefer
quick I
lime over
pulled that
lemon
out?
anyway. Limeade is better in my opinion than lemonade.
A1.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen. One.
Amen. One.
Do you guys know who Brie Larson is?
Yeah,
I know
she's
you
that
know.
Is that the chick that played Captain
Yeah.
America?
No, Marvel.
Captain
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Isn't she shunned now from the Marvel universe?
No,
Like-
she's actually gonna be Captain Marvel 2.
They actually went through with that?
I think they're going through with it. Yeah.
What?
They don't need anybody but her to make it.
But there's all this other Marvel stuff that they're actually doing now.
Bro,
You don't know
they're
that.
ju- Like Fantastic Four just got a reboot.
The Flash doesn't even have his own movie.
He has his
It's
own
'cause
show.
it's the Flash.
Bro, that bothers me so much.
He has his own show, dog.
That's not the point.
But what are you gonna do about the Flash?
Aquaman
He runs
has a movie,
fast.
and I like it.
Well, that's all up to DC. DC has only just now started to get their shit together with their franchise. Did you
The
know that
second Wonder Woman movie is about to come out, right?
Yeah,
1984.
with
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
he's in it?
Yes,
That's actually crazy. I think because now that Disney has bought Marvel and it's bought Star Wars, they were so successful with the MCU. They're now going to apply the same method to the Star Wars universe. They're going to make like a bigger expanded Star Wars universe like the MCU to try to bring back Star Wars fans, and they're using Dave Filoni, George Lucas is back, and Jon Favreau. Jon
Bro,
Favreau is
Jon
actually
Favreau is
Jon
so
Favreau
awesome.
is
Oh
in
my
the running
God.
to be the president of Lucasfilm.
Oh, bro.
Really?
He's number one in because Kathleen Kennedy, the bitch that ruined the sequel trilogy, because she made them do a bunch of reshoots.
is she
cut
president
out-
of Lucasfilm right now?
She is, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But
I know
the
that was her role.
CEO of Disney still runs the shit. And you have so
shit.
Bob Iger.
Bob
is
Iger is the
and then
CEO.
He's about to pass the reins to Bob Chapek.
Yes, I
So
know
Bob
that.
Chapek-
That came out last
Bob
year.
Chapek, you can tell he likes Star Wars.
Really?
Because he's working with George Lucas, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau, and they booted that bitch Kathleen Kennedy off of she has no input on any project except that one. The one show that's directed by the bitch who was Harvey Weinstein's assistant.
Yes.
Lindsay Hedler.
Some shit.
Lindsay
Lindsay Handler.
Hanlon. Or,
Hanlon.
yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay Hanlon.
She's gonna have major. She has hand in that show. That's what brings me to Brie Larson. Brie Larson is trying to, bro. I think Brie Larson is a decent enough actor. I don't think she's a bad actor, but from what I've heard, she's a very demanding actress in who she portrays in the movies, and she's like I said, very demanding with the directors. She's hard to work with sometimes.
It's all about that. Like, that's why Russell Crowe, fucking Christian Bale, these are all Mel Gibson. These are all fucking people who directors do not like to work with because they are like prima donnas in their own.
I've heard that.
Michael
state.
Cera even kind of.
Michael
Really?
Cera, yeah. From This Is the End. Like, do you know that like a lot of the stuff with Michael Cera was ad-libbed by and inputted by him, not the director? And he just like raised such a fuss about it that it was funny that they put it in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like that much he was that difficult
You know,
to work with on
yeah,
set.
Some of his movies are great, but I don't really fuck with him that hard. Like, I don't.
I think he's a good actor. He just didn't.
He's a good
He
actor,
does a
but-
lot of B movies.
We're
We're talking about Brie Larson though.
yeah, Arrested Development, like that's where Michael Cera like thinks like he gets his provenance from. You know, it was like a TV series. It was there like 8 years. You know, blah blah blah. So he thinks like he should be treated like this Hollywood actor because he was doing movies at the time, even though they were B movies. It's like you shouldn't have to like go in there. Like I can understand Christian Bale, and I can understand like those guys like Russell Crowe.
A-lister.
Like that have this like, hey, I'm gonna do this scene because this is the way I view it, like in my character, and argue against the director. But if you're fucking Michael Cera, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, do more coke. like, like we don't need your opinion on this movie.
So what were you
But
saying
Brie
about
Larson is like,
Oh yeah, but so there was originally 2 projects she was going to be involved in. There's one live action show where it's going to be an all female cast, and that's actually going to come out. It's the show that's being made by Lindsay and Kathleen Kennedy.
That's what you were telling me about.
It's gonna be an all-female cast. That's still going on, but Brie Larson is trying to like write her own lines and create her character Maeve to be the strongest Jedi that ever lived, stronger than the Skywalkers, and kind of shit on all.
No fucking
Yeah.
way.
And she actually got fired by George Lucas from the animated show that was gonna like flesh out the character even more. This all-female cast show is only gonna be one season,
Thank God.
12 episodes at an hour each.
But they're gonna be canon though.
Yeah,
They'll
but
be.
I don't think. Here's the thing. It's gonna be rough. I think in the end that show might get canceled. Honestly, I'm not gonna be before it comes out,
Okay.
because if they're gonna keep making so many things to contradict what George Lucas and Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are doing, when that's the shit that people are enjoying. Unanimously, a lot of people, Star Wars fans, like true Star Wars fans, didn't enjoy the sequel trilogies. They thought Force Awakens was okay, but it borrowed too much from the original, New Hope. The Last Jedi had way too many problems. It had reshoots. They took out scenes, and a lot of it just
It's
kind of
convoluted.
kind of shat on the whole Luke Skywalker thing.
Yeah.
And then the Rise of Skywalker had so many issues with the filming. They reshot so many things. They took out a lot of lightsaber fights. They took out a lot of dialogue with Ben after he turned to the light.
Even the two protagonists, Ben and Rey, didn't know the ending. Like, they shot several different endings for The Rise of Skywalker that the actual actors involved didn't know how the movie was going to end until film release.
And they kept changing the ending.
And they kept changing
so
it, yeah.
Daisy had to keep rehearsing lines, so it made it harder for her to get a good performance.
Correct. Like that.
All
that-
Kathleen Kennedy.
All Kathleen Kennedy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's that chick. I think she hates Star Wars and is trying to fucking ruin it. Kathleen Kennedy. No, I think it was Brie Larson. Brie Larson said George Lucas hates Star Wars. That he doesn't know where it should be going.
I don't know.
And she also blames the fans for being too demanding.
What? Demanding?
You know, but
Marvel
that
and
is
Star
a-
Wars.
That is a
no,
good
we don't
point.
demand much. We just demand you don't fucking desecrate characters.
we just demand that you make sense.
Okay.
If
we
you
demand
watch
that you make sense.
if you watch the Last Jedi and genuinely think it's a good Star Wars film, I'm sorry to say it's just not.
Bro.
I watched it last night. You know why?
I don't know if you guys remember when
I like the last 3 movies they made. So
the
glad
first
it's over.
set of
It's not
remakes
over.
came out. Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
People were harshly critical.
Oh,
about
yeah.
I always enjoyed them as soon as they came out.
People were harshly critical about those.
Correct.
When they first came
You think
out.
people are gonna enjoy these movies 10 years down the line?
I was
Bro,
showing them
That's
to
an
my-
argument people say
But-
because they say that Empire Strikes Back didn't do that well when it came out
It didn't.
until like 5 years later.
Correct.
Right.
And they're trying to use that argument for the sequel trilogy.
Right.
And that's not
Think
true.
about it this way, though. Now that time has passed, we enjoy those first 3 movies.
Well,
the 1,
personally,
2,
I
and
enjoyed
3.
them from the very beginning.
Right, but most people, when they first came out, they didn't like it.
If you're talking about general public and not Star Wars fans, maybe.
He's actually right. Like, Star Wars, it was like,
even
it gained
today-
a cult, a following.
Even today, the prequels are still shunned by a lot of Star Wars fans.
No. But he's talking about the original series. He's talking about the original, like 4, 5, and 6.
No, I was talking about 1.
You're
You're
talking
talking
about
about 1,
one,
2,
two,
3?
yeah.
Okay. So they were, like, initially shunned by all critics. Hayden Christensen's acting wasn't the best, but it is actually the most pure Star Wars you will ever watch because it is written, produced, and directed by George Lucas himself. Even the original series, the 4, 5, and 6, it was co-written.
I will agree with that. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
Steven
is,
Spielberg helped on
When-
this
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
when it first came out, it was widely disliked.
Correct.
Then we had the new trilogy, right? And you're saying that a lot of people disliked it, right? Like,
Well,
I'm not even. There's nothing to down the line. There's very few things to like about them.
Well, you have people like me, okay, and Jordan and I have had this conversation. I love watching Star Wars movies, and I'm happy that there are new Star Wars movies.
Yes.
That being of itself,
Agreed.
episodes 7, 8, and 9, I enjoyed them.
agreed.
I like them. I have my opinions and critiques about them.
Agreed.
But as far as like as a whole, I am thankful and happy that they have been given to us, given of the circumstances. Now, you know what's even better now? Because this will translate to what you're saying in the prequel series 1, 2, and 3. Because Clone Wars, whenever it came out, I love your face, Jordan. Clone Wars, whenever it came out, Dave Filoni literally was patching holes.
Yeah, it wasn't received 100% well.
It wasn't received
You're right.
well at all.
Ahsoka was hated.
Ahsoka was hated. Hated. How could you introduce this new character to us?
How dare she talk to
How-
beloved characters this way?
How dare she talk to Anakin like this? How dare you introduce this supposedly groundbreaking character on animation? Like, how dare you give that to Star Wars fans? You talk to Star Wars fans now about Ahsoka Tano, it's like
She's a fan favorite now.
She-
And
She's a fan
that's
favorite.
on the Clone Wars animated series.
Clone
I
Wars
was showing
animated
you-
series. So
that's
yeah,
right.
I really have. I don't have it Disney Plus.
We'll watch.
so-
We'll watch it. Bro. You and I both need to catch up on the animated.
but the point is
The
Dave
show and the movie.
Dave Filoni, who is like, to me, if you're not talking to George Lucas or Jon Favreau, not even Jon Favreau, fuck him. Sorry to say,
No,
but if you're talking,
sir.
Dave Filoni is
You're tripping.
Dave Filoni is the de facto representative for Star Wars besides George Lucas, because if he has an opinion about how things go on in Star Wars and how Jedis see themselves and how this is like how it's supposed to happen, I guarantee you 100% George Lucas either backs it up or he's backing up him. If you've ever listened to any of his interviews, they're so poignant and so passionate about what he believes the motive for everything, how it has to happen for a reason.
I think I have something that might change their minds. I need to show them the throne room fight, slowed down. Just
From
so you
Last
can
Jedi?
see just how truly terrible the choreography was. And you can tell from that
mishandled.
fight that they didn't give a shit about this movie,
Correct.
whoever was making it.
And that's the only lightsaber fucking like battle scene in the entire movie.
Do you remember how Rey was training with a lightsaber? Bitch was just like standing like this, cutting a rock. Oh, you cut a rock. Great Jedi training. She didn't do any fucking Jedi training.
Whoa, bro.
Ray
Whoa.
as a character
What
makes
about
no
when
What she
sense.
was
was
doing
running
was
through the-
practicing.
That's Rise of Skywalker.
I know what you're talking about with the rock and the lightsaber.
So she's able to just beat a
She
Dark
was
Lord of the
practicing
Sith.
precision. She was practicing restraint. She was practicing being in tune and focused with the Force.
Okay, so here's how I understand what Jordan's saying. Here's how you put it into perspective.
That's training.
Because they No, listen for a second.
You're a fucking Jedi. I know how Jedis train.
Listen for a second. Rey had no experience
They'll fucking meditate if they want to
learning the
connect to the
Force.
Force.
Rey had no experience learning the Force prior to Episode 7. Listen, okay? And then you see her in
She
Episode
didn't even
8,
know what it was.
and then she hasn't even learned it yet. Luke hasn't even told her anything about it yet.
The Force?
The Force. She's able to use it, manipulate it at a powerful level. All right? Granted, she might be a Palpatine, but still doesn't excuse it.
Able to immediately convince a stormtrooper to let her go.
In the Mandalorian.
That's what we call Mary Sue in writing.
Yeah. It's just the cop out. In
You
the,
just make your character overpowered in every situation. They can overcome every obstacle, no problem. They can defeat a fucking Dark Lord of the Sith who's been trained by Luke Skywalker and is powered by the dark side, which is supposed to be stronger, more powerful than the light side, in a fucking lightsaber duel when she's
think
never
like
held a
that.
lightsaber
I
before.
think the point of that was that she was a Palpatine trained by a Skywalker.
Yeah, they didn't even know who she was gonna fucking be at the time because they didn't give a shit.
she didn't know.
They didn't know they were gonna make her